Do you receive SSI benefits? If so, this video is devoted to you, since I'll be talking about the latest announcement that will increase the amount on your checks and what it means for supplemental security income. With that said, let's get started. I sincerely appreciate you liking and sharing this video using the icons below. If you haven't already, please make sure to do so. It goes over all the information and the amounts you also want to know. Please click the link below to subscribe as well. I sincerely appreciate your support. Now, let's talk about SSI, the recent news, and what this implies for your monthly benefit checks. I'd want to briefly explain the precise sums I'm referring to. This video only relates to SSI at this time, so if you're getting Social Security, fill in the blanks with retirement SSDI, spousal benefits, or any other applicable benefits. I created a special video for you yesterday. You might want to see it. Out! But even though I'm discussing SSI in this video, it does relate to the more than 70 million people who receive Social Security benefits, which include retirement and disability benefits. We're talking about tens of millions of SSDI survivors, spousal SSI recipients, and even VA beneficiaries. There are a lot of people here to whom this may apply, but I wanted to share with you this particular video regarding SSI or supplemental security income because the maximum amounts of benefits are also extremely specific, with 943 being the maximum and 1415 being the maximum for a married pair. That is merely highly particular, while those other advantages are more universal. All right, let's discuss what is happening in this case. If you have been watching the films for the past several days, weeks, or months ago, as you may have noticed from the channel, we've been making a lot of announcements lately. Well, just the other day, or 2 days ago on Wednesday, we received the most current inflation data for the month of May. Now, are in the middle of June as I record this video, so why are we discussing May? Yes, it is history. It has long since passed. However, the information that we recently received on Wednesday pertains to the month's inflation rate. We obtained this inflation data since that is how it always appears in the middle of the subsequent month for the preceding month, which is May. It found that, instead of rising every month, inflation is actually just staying the same. All right, so those are the figures indicating. You don't need to be familiar with every detail. In fact, I broke it all out for you in a live stream that I did the morning after the information was released. Feel free to watch that live stream. Well, to cut a long story short, it's essentially same year over year. So essentially what this means is that they're urging us to wait since inflation hasn't increased. Instead, we're sitting flat at 3.3%. However, keep in mind that's the headline figure. The CPIW is the one that truly indicates how much your benefits will increase in the future. So that's another one that's available. But we want to concentrate on this one. As I've mentioned in previous videos, we definitely want to watch this data point because it's providing us with a trend. So even if this number doesn't really matter that much based on inflation right now, because it's not used for the calculation information prior to the months that truly matter. To put it briefly, the estimate for the COLA for 2025 is as follows. While 2025 is a long way off, we're almost ready to enter the 3 months that really count to decide how your hike will be lengthy once more. But I'll sum it up fast here. Yes, it appears like benefits will continue to rise based on current predictions around the forecast. Regrettably, the forecast has slightly decreased. Going from 3.2% to 3% in the last month. That's what they believe to be the prognosis for the COLA for the upcoming year. But keep in mind that there are still several months to go and there is still a lot of information to be gathered. This is not the official statement. I just want to be crystal clear about that. All right, so based on a 3% hike, I want to offer you some actual dollar amounts to consider here and what a 3% increase would really mean for your monthly benefit. Keep in mind that this year we received a 3.2% increase. It wasn't much, but a 3% boost will now be modified in accordance with your new greater benefit. That's the nice thing about the COLA, though. The only nice thing about it is that it compounds year. The raise will be determined by your new benefit. Benefit amount, which is why compounding is a really wonderful thing at this time. All right, let me offer you some actual statistics now. As of 2024, The maximum benefit you may receive as a person is $943. You are aware of this. That represents the greatest benefit that an individual can receive. In fact, the majority of people receive much less than that. However, that represents the maximum benefit for the current year, 2024. So adding a hypothetical 3% increase to that would actually increase your benefit. Monthly, from $943 to $971 by $28. That's what a 3% increase would look like, which would add $28 to your monthly benefit. How much would that add up to on an annual basis, though? I'm doing the math really quickly, and it comes out to be $25.56. It comes out to $28 a month or $336 extra for the full year. That's it. It's not a lot, but something will definitely attract our attention. We'll gladly accept it more, but that's what it is. $336, all right? That's what it is on an annual basis. It appears that right now, okay? I want to be clear once again, really quickly. This is not the official announcement. The official announcement still relates to what will happen in, perhaps, 4 months. I apologize. I'm still trying to figure out how many months it will be. It's going to be 4 months from now, so we still have a lot of data gathered. This isn't the official announcement, but it is the forecast that we are currently looking at. I still think this will rise, but we'll see. Must see, official data will be released soon. In the upcoming months, we will receive all of the inflation statistics, which will be crucial to everything. All right, let's go on and speak briefly about married couples. As a married couple on SSI, you are likely aware that your maximum benefit is a whopping $1,415 per month. This is the maximum amount an SSI beneficiary can receive as of right now for 2024, $1,415 for a married couple. But keep in mind that the COLA also applies to this. That's what it looks like again. Not much $42 a month or approximately. Let me do the arithmetic. Applying a prospective 3% hike to a $1,415 monthly benefit would increase benefits by $42 a month, taking benefits from $1,415 up to $1,457 for a married couple. Once more. All right, 84, that's $1, I'm sorry, $54. Now that you think at it that way, that works out to be $54 over the course of a full year. $54 a year versus $42 a month seems like a lot of money. But it's not, unfortunately, it's not fantastic. Please understand that I'm not attempting to sit here and say, oh, we're all going to be great now, we're all going to be totally fine financially, because that isn't the reality, okay? I'm sure we can do better than that, but let's not lose sight of the fact that when looked at on an annually basis, $500 is $500. In the end, it may not seem like much, but when you consider it, it is same manner. So that's what a married couple's situation ultimately boils down to. However, I want to stress that things will continue to change. There is no chance that things will become static between now and the future. Between now and the formal announcement, keep in mind that once July arrives, which is only a few weeks away, as I was filming this video, July will begin properly, and everything that occurs in July will be taken care of. Prices for the 3 months of July 1st through September 30th. During that time, prices can fluctuate either upward or downward. Well, that makes sense. Yes, exactly. If prices change during that period of time, it will all be reflected in the COLA since everything will be reflected in inflation. In other words, those months are crucial, and while we still have a few weeks left, keep in mind that in mid-July, we'll be receiving June's inflation. Information. Now that figure won't count either, but it will provide us with a clearer indication of where we're heading in terms of inflation as we get closer to all of these data points. However, we still have one more data point for the month of June, which will be released somewhere in mid-July, roughly a month from now. When we receive that data point, it will be the final practice round before the officials arrive for the months to follow. We'll explain that. But it will also provide us with an additional piece of information on which to plot our trend line and determine whether it is rising, falling, or stable. Trajectory, which is why it's crucial to understand. Nevertheless, I'll keep you updated on everything. I hope this helps you in some way. Please remember to like the video below and hit the large thumbs up button. Thank you very much. Show the video to once more. Please share this with your friends on social media. If you haven't already, please subscribe below. In the meantime, please check out the other films on the channel. I've handpicked a few for you to watch from hundreds in the video archive. I'll see you in a moment. In the meantime, take your pick from the videos that appear in the description or the top of the comment section that is pinned there as well.